It get wicked in female prisons. You know, my first night in DY, I ended up beating up somebody. Tombstone in the room real quick. Framingham is trash. The IPS department, it's like if you don't snitch, they don't with you when it comes for women. There was a couple of rats up there that were just telling on everything, every motion that was coming through the jail, you know? We're already locked away. How worse can it get? That's the problem in Framingham. There's a lot of male officers that came from Concord and Walpole. A lot of facilities that got shut down. Framingham's trash, bro. Like, it's trash. No shade. I f with Cardi. Like, I ain't never really jack beat her, you feel me? Like, I don't f with her, you feel me? She look who this shit without no makeup on, you know what I'm saying? They say she's from the city, nigga. Oh, from where? What part of the city she from, you feel me? So, all you bitches out there, I'm coming from my spot. I don't want no features with none of you trash ass bitches that rap about shit y'all don't do. Half of y'all niggas out there ghostwriting for these garbage ass bitches. I'm my own writer. I do talk and pop every shit I've lived. Like, all these bitches. I don't want features with none of you. If you ain't already signed or have some type of bag, I don't want no feature with you bitches. Fuck out of here.
Ain't got a moment. When they see you down, there's no they love and all that.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Bounce Back Podcast. I'm your host, B. Luke. I got a special guest with me today, so why don't you tell the people your name, where you're from, and a little bit about yourself.
My name is Pretty Blue. I'm a Hyde Park resident. I'm from B Street, Rosendale. You know the vibes.
Hey.
I'm an artist. You feel me?
Let's talk about that. You say you an artist, right? Like how long you been doing that? What kind of artist are you?
I'm like a sexy drill rapper. Like I like to talk that shit. You feel me? I say that shit real niggas won't say if they think they real niggas. I just do it in a shorty form. Right now I'm just making a lot of like love hood music type shit, if that makes sense. Like Bonnie and Clyde music, honestly.
Talk about the journey that led up to you like making music, like to want to create, right? I mean, everybody I feel like listens, but like to create, it takes a special kind of person to want to do that.
So when I was locked up, my granny had died. So before she had died, I used to spit little gimmicks and stuff to her, and she thought that was so fire. So she passed away, I wasn't able to go see her. And eventually when I did, I had to be brought with the CO and the K9 unit. You know, that's not like my ideal of seeing somebody that raised me since I was little. So I was like, fuck that shit, I'm gonna start putting on my pain in music. And as depressing things started happening in my life, I just started making bangers. It's shit I really do. So,
do you feel like as soon as you started, it was something that came natural to you? Did you struggle at first to talk a little bit about that?
It rolled off the tongue. Like it was a gift. I knew I had it. I just was playing around with it in the beginning. And then like I said, when I got locked up and I came home, like I was like, nah, I'm about to take this shit all the way.
Okay, so growing up, what kind of music did you listen? Did you listen to a lot of female rappers, or were you influenced a lot by the guys?
I listened to a lot of like real niggas. Like I grew up to like Nas, Beanie Siegel, real underground niggas that were talking about the struggle and also like that hood politic. You feel me? I don't know. I don't know. I'm like a female hood nigga. I don't know. Like it's hard to explain. I'm just a pretty hood nigga.
Absolutely.
If that's what you want to call it, I guess.
What was it about that kind of music that kind of, drew you towards listening, right? Was it just super relatable? Did it just hit different compared to other music?
It's always the sound for me. Like, it's the sound. Like, if I hear that people are putting the pain they're really going through, and actually I'm following up like, oh yeah, these niggas is really out there going through that. As a young girl, it was like, yeah, I'm a fan. I don't dick ride nobody. I don't believe in nobody. Like, a lot of people out here rap stuff that they never did, they're not about. I'm not cap rapping. As a female, everything I say I've done. Google me. You feel me?
Absolutely. So growing up, sometimes, especially when we're a little younger, we might not always have the choice of like what music's being played in the house. Mom might be cleaning, bumping some music. Like, what was some music that you remember maybe listening to growing up from like the adults in your life?
I grew up on, my dad used to listen to a lot of Styles P. My mother was like a big Aaliyah fan. So I kind of grew up in like, it was all over. It was all over. It's Spanish music, Caribbean music. It's all over. You know what I mean? Whatever sound good we was listening to at the crib at the time. Okay,
so talk about the process of going from being locked up, writing, until eventually getting in the studio and recording. How did you manage that? Did you have someone helping you, a manager along the way? You figuring this out on your own?
So I got a management team right now. My manager, her name is Erica Evans. You can find her on all my platforms. She's who you reach out to book me and stuff like that. My music team is women empowerment. Like my photographer is a woman, my video person is a woman, my stylist is a woman, my manager is a woman. I'm really big on trying to big up the women in my family because everybody on my team is family, like sister, cousin, whatever it is. I end up getting out. It's funny. I end up getting out, going to op block where my brother work at. He work in the op block, you know? And I was like, yo, like I want to do this music, you know? And he was like, oh yeah, I got you. My shorty be doing management stuff. Boom, so I reached out to her, plugged her in, then I ended up hitting up some people I had knew and they passed me into Priest, who's an engineer who I work with in Brockton right now. So, and he was like, nigga, you fire, so I'm gonna record you, you know, I'm gonna look out off the strength that you know who plugged you in and you know you got what it takes. So I just been rocking from there. Studios every day. I've been sleeping at the studio. Like I'm just hungry, just grinding for it. Just saying real shit.
So how long have you been out from jail and doing the music thing and taking all that serious? Is that something you jumped into right away?
Yo, it's crazy because I came home June 23rd of this year. I'm out right now on parole type, so I gotta be, you know, can't be, you know, getting caught tripping. But I'm fresh home damn near still, and I just hit the ground running. So it's like I'm gonna keep glowing up. I'm not gonna let nothing stop me. Not a hater, not nothing. Like, so I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing.
Okay, so what about like the parole situation? How's your parole officer feel when you gotta tell him you're doing shows or whatever it may be?
Yo, it's funny because he actually knows my rap name. He'll pull up and say one of my rap name or say like a little bar that I would say and it would throw me off every time. And it's like, it's funny. And he's like, you're funny. Like, he's like, you're really one person I could actually, like, came home, had a job, you know, have housing, you feel me? You're doing everything you need to be doing as a person. So therefore, your goals go ahead, succeed. You feel me? Like, my PO's not a dead connect. Like, he's not like that. He's not riding me. I mean, I'm not doing anything I'm not supposed to do for him too. So
you had mentioned about the music being like a family fair kind of thing. Was there any other like family members you had growing up that were rapping or anything like that you might have learned from, or you like kind of the only one or the first one?
Yeah, my brother Cal, you feel me? Like, you know, big member, you feel me? Other than that, you know, I know a couple people, like, I grew up with, like, you know, I got a little thing, little flings that be rapping, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna say no names, but, you know, like, yeah.
Okay, so, I mean, how important is the music and rapping in your life right now?
It's very important. My music career right now is so important that, like, I punch a nigga in the face over it. No bullshit, like, dead serious. All jokes aside, like, I'm pretty as shit, but don't get it fucked up. Shit would get crazy if I feel like you're trying to walk over me, you know what I'm saying? So, absolutely. But I take it real serious, like.
Was that something that you had to deal with a lot growing up in the hood, being pretty and having to kind of walk that line of, okay, I want to be pretty and the girly girl, but then again, I don't, like you said, you don't want nobody to step on you as well.
Yeah, that definitely was a struggle. That's why my brothers used to beat me up. You feel me? They wanted me. They're like, yo, you pretty, but they taught me how to have tough skin, you know, I don't fall easily for nobody, you know what I mean? Like, so it's like, if I fuck with you, I fuck with you. But it's always been tough love in my household. You know what I mean? Like, absolutely. I could tell you stories, but.
Okay, you know? So getting out, you said, what was that, in July?
June.
So June, it hasn't been that long. Like, what have you been up to as far as the music? Like, how many tracks do you got out? So
I got about 150 songs right now, done, locked and loaded. My next goal is I'm looking for like the firest video, man, it is out there. So if you're listening and you really want to glow up for real, like, come shoot my video. I'm looking at bread is nothing. Yeah. Like, just hit me up. Like, you feel me? So, I just need to shoot some videos, basically. Like,
why is that important to you to get, you know, someone that knows what they're doing as opposed to just getting, like, you know, a homeboy or homegirl be like, yo, hold this camera, let me do my thing? You want everything to be clean, professional looking, and why is that important?
Like I told you, I'm serious about my music. You feel me? I don't got time for, you know, this ain't that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want the finest of the finest. I want the best quality. I'm pretty blue, you feel me? I deserve the best, you feel me? Sure. So it's like, Why not ask for the best? Why not? My music is definitely worth the best quality of the quality.
Do you have any videos that are out right now, or is that something you're still working on and waiting for the right, videographer?
Nah, I don't got
Not
no
yet.
music,
Okay.
no videos out right now.
Okay. What have you done? Any shows?
So Talk of the Town, shout out to G Honcho, you feel me? I've been doing Summer Festival, I did the Jungle, I did Hibernian Hall, that one mic. I'm all over right now, kinda. I ain't gonna hold you, like.
Okay. So what is it about the shows? Why is that important, and like how much do you enjoy it? What are some things that you enjoy about doing the live performances?
It's a vibe. I love getting on stage saying big fucking HBK, hyping the crowds up. I love bringing the members with me that support me and want to see me win as a shorty. When I get on stage, it's an adrenaline. No bullshit. I be wanting to crowd surf. Like, that's how lit I be thinking in my head. But I'm like, yo, if I jump, somebody in this crowd, you feel me? But that's my goal. I want to be that ill, that lack of crowd surf. I want to bring that shit back.
Hell yeah. So what about the networking? How have you been managing to network with people? Is you just working with people you know? There's people connecting you with other people, and like how is that going, and why is that important?
Now most of the stuff that I have in place for myself, I kind of did on my own. My manager kind of like does like my bookings and things like that, but right now like studio and all that type of good stuff, I kind of ventured out and did that on my own. People I knew I do songs with, like like more and all that, like those are people I do, like I know, like those are my guys, you feel me? So they're gonna want what's best for me too, like they're gonna put me on platform that they've been on. They want to see, we all trying to win, you feel me? Nobody's trying to be better than nobody, you feel me?
Absolutely. Are you super selective with who you work with as far as features?
Absolutely.
Okay, so talk about that. Why?
Absolutely, abso-fucking-lutely. One thing's about me that you'll notice, everybody I did in the song with is an HBK member, and I fucks with that. Like, you feel me? Like, I talk my shit, so I'm gonna say how I feel. Like, I fuck with niggas that don't fuck with certain people because niggas is bitch.
What about as far as some of the other ladies in the game? Is that something that you've had features with other women, or you just more like kind of working with the men? Why and why not?
Yo, no shade, nigga. Fuck all you bitches out there, nigga. I'm coming from my spot. I don't want no features with none of you trash ass bitches that rap about shit y'all don't do. Half of y'all niggas out there ghostwriting for these garbage ass bitches. I'm my own writer. I talk and pop every shit I've lived. Like, fuck all these bitches. I don't want features with none of you bitches. If you ain't already signed or have some type of bag, I don't want no feature with you bitches. Fuck out of here.
What if they got a little bit of motion? Is it something you rock with?
I'm so lit, I don't need no bitch for their views. I don't need no bitch for no help. I'm my own booster. Like I said, all I need is my bros and this dough. That's it.
Absolutely.
I don't need no bitch. I never put any bitch before anything, any nigga before anything. I never needed nobody. I'ma always make it to the top. As long as I got me and my little ones, I don't need nobody.
You got big confidence. Where does this confidence come from? Is it from just the fact that you've been putting in the work and it comes with that? Is it something you always had growing up?
I got big. It's not confidence. I just know I know my self-worth, and I know where I'm going.
Gotcha.
You feel me? So it's not. I mean, confidence play a part, but I'm real. I'm as real as it comes. It don't get no realer than this, honestly.
Solidified. So I see we got a little Cardi B and Bia thing going on right now. Did you see that? Are you aware of that? And like, what's your thoughts on that, if any?
No shade. I fuck with Cardi. Like, I ain't never really jacked Bia. You feel me? Like, I don't fuck with her. You feel me? She look who this shit without no makeup on. You feel me? So I don't really fuck with her. You know what I'm saying? They say she's from the city, nigga. Oh, from where? What part of the city she from? You feel me? So, but I definitely fuck with Cardi B. But I definitely been watching that shit. That's just funny though.
Cardi B is hilarious. I love Cardi B. She's a whole vibe in my opinion. But how important is that too as well? Because like I don't really listen to Cardi music, but I mess with her because her vibe, her personality, she's funny. I mean, do you think that's important also to put yourself out there as a person and not just the artist, especially with all this social media? And is that something that you like to do, even if it's just like, putting out what you may be eating or just the vibes? And how important is that, like the social media aspect and them getting to know you as a person as well?
I mean, I'm a real serious person. Like, behind the scenes, I'm funny. Like, But I'm like an onion. You gotta peel me back layer by layer. So it takes a lot for me to feel like you a vibe for me. You feel me?
Copy. What are some things, what's going on in the immediate future as far as like what's next for you that you are doing, promoting, or attempting to do? Just got some things in the works.
When I get off this bracelet, there's a lot of states I'm trying to touch down and just adventure off and just do shows and promote, and promoting shit. So that's right now, that's what I'm focused on, is networking outside the city. I feel like there's so much hate in this state. Like, I don't really see a lot of niggas making. I feel like my type of sound, I need to go down south with it.
Do you think that whole, the parole situation and not being able to leave the state, that's somewhat of a barrier right now? And why is it important to want to venture out of state, other than, you know, maybe not too many people coming from out of here, but you think you gain more fans going down there, or what?
Yeah, you definitely gain more fans, but you also build network. There might be a different sound out there that you might want to switch to or hear, you know what I'm saying? So, but definitely being on parole is definitely a freaking barrier. Like, you know what I mean? Them house visits, them be killing me. The urines be killing me. So it's like, you know what I mean? But it definitely plays a part in stopping, you know, bigger growth in what I'm trying to do in my music career.
Okay, absolutely. And how long is that going to be a thing for you, the parole, as far as right now?
Man, I'm off on Thursday.
Oh, congrats.
You feel me? This Thursday, I'm off for that. You feel me? Like, you know, free the jails. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, free the ankles, you know?
Talk about that. You'll be free for what, the first time in a while? Like, not locked up, not on no papers? Like, how long has that been since the last time you were free like that? And, like, what's that feeling like right now?
I did a minute. I can't even really put numbers out there like that. But like I said, you Google me, you'll know I did minute. Like, when I go away, I don't go away for a little bit. We don't go do 18 months. We going away. We going upstate. We going to Framingham. We going to Connecticut. We going to we doing big time bids. I don't spend a little minute since I felt freedom, a little minute. So that's it. I'm definitely like excited, like super excited, and I'm gonna continue being free. I think that like a lot of my old ways I've outgrown, because I know that there's other ways that I could be about, you know, handling situations.
Absolutely. So what do you have as far as like short-term and long-term goals you're working towards as far as the music goes?
Right now, I can't really predict what my long-term goals would be, because I feel like every day you have a new goal. I feel like definitely my short-term goal is to definitely just make sure like I'm making these bangers. I'm making music that makes sense. I'm making music that can be relatable, that, you know what I'm saying, that the weak who can't speak, I'm speaking for them. You feel me? Like, I'm just making sure like a lot of chicks that be loving on these winky ass niggas, they be treating us like shit, we let it be known. Like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just the voice.
I hear that. So where can people find your music now if they want to dive into it?
You could find me on, right now, I got a couple of things I'm about to be uploaded on Spotify. Got a couple of things about to be loaded up on Apple Music. Right now, you can find me on SoundCloud. So far since you've been doing the music, like what's been your favorite part about it, or the most enjoyable part for you? Talking shit.
Yeah.
I love talking shit, like, cause I dare nigga to press me about it. Like, I love talking shit.
Well, why do you think that is, that you like talking shit so much? You just want to put it out there? You got a lot of...
I gotta let it be known. A lot of these bitch ass niggas hide behind these fucking Facebooks and these apps and talk about shit they didn't live, speak on my dead. As a female, cool. Everybody always say like, oh, you're a shorty, stay out of it. Fuck that, nigga. Like, y'all niggas out here shooting us. I'm all the way in this shit. Like, y'all got me fucked up, you feel me? So it's like, I don't know, I feel like I'm the type of person you would never know who I am and how I carry myself, because there's a time and place for everything. But another thing is, I'm gonna be authentic. Ain't nothing fake about me. I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is. Fuck it. If you don't like what I say, nigga, fuck you. You feel me?
Hey, mess with who mess with you, man. That's what I'm about. I fuck with who fuck with me, man. Other than that, y'all kick rocks, man. That's what I'm looking at. So we're gonna rewind it a little bit, and let's talk a little bit about life growing up, right?
My neighborhood growing up, a lot of Haitians. A lot of real Zoes, nigga. A lot of real Zoes, nigga. Come and go. A lot of real Zoes. I don't really like talking too much about my hood like that growing up, because ever since my mans died, it kind of makes me sad. I ain't gonna hold you.
Damn.
But Growing up, I was raised by my grandmother, my brother's grandmother. My mother is a Franklin Hill native. You know, just a Puerto Rican, just project environment is what I grew up in. You know, throwing rice out the window, you know what I'm saying? Just mad shit like that, you know, getting hit with the little wooden slippers, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that, dominoes, music blaring all night, people, pallets, floors, like just real trenchery for, you know what I mean? Like, I've been through shit, you know? I've seen people, shit happen, you know what I'm saying? I've seen real niggas change and turn into bitch. I've seen bitch niggas turn into real niggas. I've seen all types of shit.
Absolutely. So, you mentioned you got brothers, so you got any, you got brothers and sisters, just brothers, and where do you fall in line as far as like age? Are they older brothers, younger, both?
I got a couple older brothers and I have a couple little sisters. Where I fall, I'm the realest out of all of them. I'm the realest out of all of them. No, sir. I'm like the second to older sister. And I'm like, to my brothers, I gotta be like, you had us all lined up. I'm like the fourth oldest maybe out of the family.
Growing up, was it, did you have family members that were maybe going in and out of jail or maybe sitting in prison for a long time? And talk a little bit about that, because I feel like a lot of times, you know, people with family members locked up end up being locked up too, and we got to try to break the cycle. But was that a thing in your family, members getting locked up as well, or were you the first?
Nah, that's just hereditary. My grandfather been in jail. Like, that shit is just
crazy.
Hereditary. It's wild, bro. Like, nah, I'm definitely not the first. It's been generations over generations of incarceration for my type of people. You feel me? Like, hard struggle, poverty, like everything. It just, we mud babies for real. You feel me? That's all I could say.
So when you had family members maybe coming home from jail or prison, I guess what was like the message maybe they try to convey to you, or what was the feeling you got about like jail or prison locked up? Like, oh, if they make it seem fun or whatever the case may be, like what was the message for them coming home? Were they trying to tell you to stay out of those places or what?
Man, only one of my brothers right now will be talking about stay out of jail, you know, do good, you know. Like he the only nigga that do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else is real nigga shit. Like, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta handle what you gotta handle. You know what I mean? But I be trying to listen to that brother though. That one brother that wants me to really do good, because I could be like my other brothers and be gone in Ricos and doing all types of crazy stuff, and I'm not a part of that, like to the full extent. You know?
Absolutely.
I don't know. I just listening to the good brother now. You feel me? Ever since I've been listening to him, you know, I thought he was like, you know. Oh, yeah, sound crazy, but I'm like, yeah, he's right. You know what? Maybe I should, like, you know, focus on my music, you know, stay out the way a little. And look what's happening. I'm just glowing up with it. Absolutely.
So you had mentioned you were pretty much raised by, like, what, your brother's grandmother. So what was the situation with your parents? Were they getting in trouble? It was, you know, what was that like?
So my dad was, you know, got locked up, and my mother ended up losing, you know, me and my brothers at the time. So my brother's grandmother stepped in and kind of took us in type situation.
Okay. What were they saying? Like, what were they trying to say about moms, that she wasn't unfit to have you? Was she young? Was she super young?
Nah, so they basically played my mom kind of, you feel me? Like, they told, like, oh, you get a crib and this and all that, and we'll give you your kids back. That never happened. We had to write letters and affidavit to the judge just to go back to our mom. They kind of did us, like, real foul. Like, there was no real reason for us to ever go to our grandmother, you know? And then it kind of made my mom hate my grandmother, or have resentment towards that grandmother, because she felt like, to me, I don't want to speak for my mom, because, hey, Mom, she might watch this. To me, what I believe is that, like, my mom felt like my grandmother stole her chances of raising her kids, you feel me? But my grandma's my mom, you feel me? My mom's my mom, my grandma's my mom, you feel me? At the same time, it's like, if it wasn't for my grandmother, I probably wouldn't be sitting here to this day, you know, especially the way I talk and how I act, you know? But I got guidance. I got people that love me. You know, I got support out there that's going to keep me on the right path.
Absolutely. Especially the older people out there, man, they got a lot of wisdom too. A couple generations in between. So, like, what's some values or some things that you learned from your grandmother?
You're going to miss the water when a well run dry. Don't let your left hand know what your right hand doing. You know, like, she had little, like, catchphrases and shit, you know?
Absolutely. Talk about like life as a student, you know, growing up. How did you do, I guess, in school? We'll start with like elementary school. Did you get straight A's and very well behaved, or what was going on in school?
I was good in school. It's crazy. I was good in school. I was a good kid. I was an A+ student all the way through high school. I ain't gonna front. See, what the problem was, what had happened was when school's over, I was knocking bitches out. What? Meet me at the let out. We ain't gonna fight during academics hours. Catch me at the let out, bitch.
So, like, at what grade does this start happening? How early, or was it more a little later towards the high school years?
I think it started when I hit my growth spurt. Like, when I first hit high school, and I felt like a lot of people were intimidated by me because of my height. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like I had to protect my image, you know, because I was taller than a lot of shorties I went to school with. You feel me? And a lot of fucking broke bitches now used to try to bully me for that in school now. You know what I'm saying? So I had to put feet on that. You feel me? And just whoop ass growing up for my image.
So what would that lead to? Would that lead to like outside charges where you get suspended from school for something that happened
these
like that,
bitches run. No, these girls would run to the fucking B2 and have a summons in the mail. I gotta show up to Roxbury Superior to explain to the judge why I had this girl's head by the bus tire. You feel me? Like, mad wild shit. So it was always a summons. It was like they would call me out on Facebook, and then when I pull up and I whip their ass, here come the summons. It was like, where that energy go? You know what I mean? But I try to stop fighting. You know, I don't want nobody to scratch my face out.
I hear that. Do you feel like you had like a lot of anger maybe, and maybe kind of dealt with it in a toxic way, or what do you think was going on to be so violent, or was it just product of your environment? Like, talk a little bit about that.
The streets raised me. Like, you know, just because you at your grandmother's, you outside. Everybody know when you at your grandmother, you really outside in the streets. You feel me? Like, you in the streets. You ain't that near this. You in the streets. You feel me? So with that being said, it was like the streets raised me, and where my grandma lived, it was like, oh yeah, this is my hood. Like, these are my niggas, these are my Zoes, these are my guys, these are niggas that gonna come through, roll me up. These are the niggas that gonna handle shit when those are just my guys, you feel me? So
when you're hanging out in the streets after school and all that, what's like the ratio? Like, are you like the only chick out there? Do you hang out with a lot of girls, or you mostly hanging out with the guys in the
Nah,
streets,
you know what's crazy? I always been with another pretty chick. Like, I've never chilled with no bum, dusty chick. Like, it's always me and my homegirl Brooke. You feel me? Like, we always out there on the block. You feel me? Like, you know, it just, you know, just doing the same thing niggas is doing.
So, like, what made that friendship kind of that deep? Did she go through a lot too? Is she from similar area? You guys kind of relate to each other, instantly click?
She's the total opposite of me. I'm like the black sheep in our friendship. Like, she does hair. She got her own, you know what I'm saying, her own stuff going on. You know what I mean? Like, she's just, I think opposite attracts. Like, we've been so close for years. Like, nothing's ever gonna break our bond. Not a bag, not a nigga, not a bitch, not a fight, nothing. Like, that's gonna be my day one forever. Like, you feel me?
That's important.
She's the only chick out here that I can relate to. Like, the stuff she go through, she gets me. Like, genuinely gets me. And what she go through, I genuinely get her. You feel me? Like, type.
That's good. You need somebody like that can relate and that you could talk to.
That's my twin. That's my motherfucking twin.
Oh, hell yeah. So what about sports growing up? Was that something that you were ever involved with?
Oh yeah, I used to play AAU with the Sparks. I
nice.
played BNBL. Yeah, I was definitely a baller, a little hooper at the time, you know, and then I started smoking weed and a whole lot of dead niggas, and then it was like, basketball died down. So,
I mean, what are some things that you might have been able to take from playing team sports and use in real life? The teamwork, you seem to have a good team now. Was that part of it? What are some things you might have took from sports that you could use in life?
I got bad sportsmanship. I feel like people on my side, I'd be ready to die for them. But I feel like I've learned that them same people that I would die for ain't gonna die for me. Yeah. So I had to learn, do I really need a team, or can I really take on the world on my own? Yeah. You know, do I want to bring everybody else's baggage with me and we have baggage together, or do I want to shine alone? And I'm to the point where it's like, I want a crew, I don't want a team, you feel me? I want a couple of real niggas that are really out here doing this music shit, like Mort, Supreme, like them my niggas, like type vibe. Like, I don't need nobody else. If I got them two, I don't really need no other niggas to, you know what I'm saying, to do music and features with them, my guys, nigga. You feel me? We the three-headed goats out here, you feel me?
Absolutely, good dudes right there. How did that connection, you know, happen?
Man, real recognize real. You know what I'm saying? Like it was. I actually met Mort at a show that some winky people were promoting, saying Lil TJ was coming out. Never happened, and he ended up doing a song, and I'm like, oh, you know what I'm saying? We bopping, my shorty just twerking. We turned up. You feel me? It's a vibe. He ended up knowing my boy Montana, who also was on your podcast.
You know what I mean? So now when I hear people speaking about Boston, like, oh, there was no Bloods in Boston, whatever the case may be, it's like, you know what I mean? This is a fraternity for us. So you either chosen or you not. And it's not glamorizing nothing, you know what I mean? Because I stand for morals and principles. So I'm not jacking nobody else's, what they stand for. I don't have an issue.
And it was just like, oh, he was like, at first Mort was trying to question my G. He was like, who the fuck are you? Like, nigga, like, nah, call that person right now. Let me make sure your credentials is valid.
Oh, shit.
Made a phone call. They was like, yeah, she valid. He was like, all right. From there, we just been locked in. You feel me? Then I got booked. And then I came home. We still locked in. The vibe's never going to change. Because I go away and come back, I'm still the same person. I'm just a better reformed.
Okay. So talking about like now, let's move forward to like the high school years. You still staying with like Nana at the time, and like how'd you do as a high school student? Because that's the age where it's like, you know, the streets might have a little bit more influence over you than as opposed to being in third grade.
I barely graduated high school, dog. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. I barely graduated. And it wasn't like I said, I didn't have problems in school. My problems was in the streets. So it's like if I got into a fight in the streets or a situation in the streets, it stopped me from going to school because now I'm incarcerated. Now I'm in juvie. You know what I'm saying? So my decision makings at that time was kind of a little stupid. You know, I felt like I had to prove something to somebody because I've always been skinny and tall. So I felt like, nah, I ain't no fucking stick. You feel me? Like, keep the sticks, but I ain't no fucking stick. You feel me? And a lot of people used to take that as advantage, you know? Like,
yeah, I could see that. When you first started getting locked up, you said you went to juvie. Where were you at? Were you at Harvard Street?
I was at Harvard Street in Spectrum. What? Okay. Stop playing with me. Watching niggas ball up on Elliot. You feel me? Like...
What was that experience like? You know what I mean? First time kind of being like, I guess, you know, that door locks, you know, no, your peoples ain't there. You got to kind of do your own thing. You might run into some of your people, but like, what was that whole experience like? And what was that adjustment like that first time getting locked up?
It was definitely like, wow, I'm really sleeping on this wooden bed. This is wow. Like, I got to walk down the hallway with my left shoulder pressed against the wall. Wow, this is not where I want to be. But at the same time, it was like my first night in DY I ended up beating up somebody because niggas wanted to steal my hygiene. You feel what I'm saying? At that time, we had to leave our kids outside the door with our shoes. You know what I'm saying? And Shorty thought that I was stupid. You feel me? So before we went to go in our room, I noticed that my hygiene shit was not in my bin, it was in hers. So we got tombstone in the room real quick.
Do you think that that's something that people might sleep on you because... You know, because of your looks, because you're pretty?
Like I said, you would never know until you actually have a real, genuine conversation with me, who I am as a person. Like, I don't really let a lot of people get close to me, you know? I don't trust nobody. Like, I don't know, I'm really picky about who my niggas is.
How long were you in that first time in juvenile? Was it just a couple weeks? Was it some months? And did you end up making any, like... Any bonds in there with any of those girls? Or?
So I graduated high school when I was 17, right on the dot. Just barely made it through the skin of my teeth. I got committed as soon as I graduated. I had got into a fight at Malden High after one of my basketball games. Like I said, I had bad sportsmanship. That shit was all on the news. It was crazy. They gave me, so I got committed, but then for some reason they returned and brought me back into court and was like, nah, we're not gonna give you that time. We're gonna give you 9 months. They were trying to commit me. Because they were like, oh, you're about to be 18. Oh, no, you about to stay here because you're young. We don't want you to go up to, you know, the big girls yet. You know, we're trying to help y'all look out for you type shit. And then they recanted. Then I end up, my birthday came out. I wake up, I'm getting brought to South Bay. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, at 18, I was brought to South Bay.
Dang. So when you were... Because I was actually in DYS myself after I graduated, and I didn't have to go to school or nothing. I was actually just chilling with the staff most of the day, or they put me in the kitchen. What was the case with you? If you went after you graduated, did you kind of have to go to school? Or were you
so I didn't graduate in DY. I got out just...
I thought you went to DYS after you graduated.
After I graduated high school, yeah.
So when you go to DYS, usually there's, during the week they got classes. Did you have to attend those
I
classes
didn't have
since
to
you already had it?
Nah, so
Okay.
basically my mom just had to bring them up my high school diploma or some shit like that to verify that. So I was colon.
Okay, so you said there was a fight at the Malden game. Were you guys playing against Malden, or were you going to Malden at that time?
No, so I was a part of the MECO program back then, and we were facing Malden, and there was like a big heated situation, and my coach ended up getting punched in the head, and it was a Royal Rumble.
Wow. And they so talk about that now on your birthday, right? Happy birthday, right? You go to now you're in the big girls. You go to what, South Bay? So talk about that. Like, what was
they got me
that
in these
adjustment like?
They had me in these big ass sweet potato scrubs, nigga. I'm like, yo, I'm walking around this bitch looking like a tangerine, like
Parachute pants.
you feel me? Martha Stewart's 3000s on my feet and shit. You feel me? So it was just, I felt deprived. I felt like the leeway that I was getting through with DY, the experience first coming through bookings in South Bay was different. Like, they're weird. Like, first they try to play with your intelligence when it comes to, like they ask me, oh, where you from? Not from nowhere. Come on, I'm not stupid. I'm not from nowhere. Then they try to figure out where you would go in your housing and things like that. But there's always some dickhead down there. I never really had like a good experience in South Bay ever. Like,
Wow.
Ever. I'm 51-0 in South Bay for fights. You feel me? Like, everything's a go. I'm taking everything out. COs, inmates, because at this point in time, all I need to hear is when you come to jail, you're going to be introduced to Hep C, AIDS. Oh yeah, every fight's my last fight. Y'all got me fucked up in here. You know what I mean? So I've never lost a fight in the Bay. Ever.
So, I mean, how long before, you get up there, you're young, you just, you just turned 18. Now it's like you're with the big girls, you're with the women, the grown women. Did you get into a fight right away? Was that something you felt like you had to do?
I didn't even get to put my property down. I didn't even make it through the second Sally pour. I ended up seeing somebody I didn't rock with. You know what I'm saying? And I ended up just getting with her, busting her head open. You know what I'm saying? Just mad crazy shit. It's crazy. My fights be so crazy in South Bay that I end up going back to jail for fights that I have in jail. Like,
cases?
Yeah, like I kicked somebody, so they charged me with a shod foot, and they gave me 10 months for kicking somebody in the face.
Damn.
You feel me? But at the same time, it's like,
that's frustrating.
You know what I mean? So it's like, I get out of jail, now I got this case in BMC for a fight that happened, you know what I mean? And now I gotta go back to jail. It's like, what do you want to keep me from the environment that the situation happening? You know what I'm saying? So it's just, the prison system's rigged, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it don't make sense.
So, what's your mind state with that, too? Because I feel like you get out in a situation like that, you can't just be like, oh, this is me moving forward with my freedom. It's like you gotta almost stay in kind of bid mode. You might go back. Like, what's going through your mind, and how are you moving in between while you got that open case?
Yo, it's paranoid. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
it's like you're free, but you're not free.
Yeah, it's like, and then when you go to court, you see the inmate's picture, face all in the picture. They all extra, eye all broken. You feel me? Like, I got charged with almost attempted murder. I gave somebody an eye gouge where I broke both of her eye sockets in, where her face needed emergency platings. Like, I get crazy. Like, you know what I mean? So, shit happens, yo. That's all I'm gonna say. Shit happens, but I don't take no shorts. I don't let nobody walk over me. I'm not a pushover. I stand on 10.
Is that something that happens a lot in these female jails and prisons? Like, is there a lot of talking and trying to press you?
You know what's crazy? You would be surprised. Exactly. I feel like exactly how men politic in jail, women do the same. Like, upstate, you need a table too. You feel me? Like, we got certain Boston tables and certain tables. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like that. It's like, we gamble. You feel me? We do the same shit y'all do. We talk about niggas. We get up on the phone, pass niggas around, sell pictures for honey bun. You know what I'm saying? Tell niggas, make a bitch break up with her baby daddy, low key, baby daddy sneak inbox in. Or, you know what I'm saying? Hitting up the next bitch on the tablet. You feel me? Like, it's just a vibe. Like, you feel me? But it's not a good vibe. But
what about treatment from from the COs? Is it how is it staffed? Is it
Man,
like
fuck
50-50 men and females, mostly men, mostly females?
Man, in Framingham is a bunch of fucking widows, fucking fiends, man. Framingham is trash. Like the IPS department, it's like if you don't snitch, they don't fuck with you when it comes for women. You feel what I'm saying? Because they want to know where the drugs at. And women facilities a lot of drugs. You feel me? So all they want to know is the drugs are the drugs at. There was a couple of rats up there, and I'm saying I ain't gonna say none of you bitches' name, but you know you are. You feel me? Like that were just telling on everything, that every motion that was coming through the jail. You know, it get wicked in female prisons. You know, it be so sad that the women officers actually hate the women inmate, and it's like, why are you so mad? Like you go home at night, you still to see your kid. Like why are you so mad? You come to jail and you take all the hate that you hate on yourself on us. Like I don't get it. You feel me? Like we're already locked away. How worse can it get? That's the problem in Framingham. The higher up security department is all women, so it just becomes conflict between, you know, running a women's prison and women running the jail. Like there's no common ground. Like it's always common headaches and common attitudes being pressed against each other. But in Framingham, there's a lot of male officers like that came from Concord and Walpole. A lot of facilities that got shut down, we kind of got all they like layover officers up there. But that's just trash. Framingham's trash, bro. Like, it's trash. So
is it commonplace or a common thing to happen where like the men COs try to do like funny stuff? You know what I'm getting at with the females? They always trying to hit on y'all, or like what's going on with that?
Man, I don't know nothing.
No,
I don't know nothing.
Okay.
I don't know nothing.
Okay.
I don't know nothing.
Okay, so talk about that. So you go up from DYS, now you go to South Bay. You're doing time, or you just like waiting trial at that point?
I'm just waiting trial
for that case. Okay. What ends up happening with that? Do you get more time, and do you end up having
so
to do
because I
bid?
catch the fight, because I caught the fight, I ended up getting a year, and then I got a year and 10 months, but they ran it retro concurrent. You feel me? So in total, I really had to sit a year. That's what I got for kicking the chick in the face.
Okay, and this was, you had to sit in South Bay? Okay, so getting out, do you get out with any probation or anything like that after you wrap that?
So I get out free.
Okay, so at this point, where are you as far as musically? Are you already starting to do the music thing? Are you writing? What's going on?
I'm still in the streets. I'm still in the streets. I'm hearing stuff. Like, you know, I'm putting little pieces to the puzzle. I'm starting to just now come around people that are doing it. You know, like I'm just now meeting, oh, you rap? Oh, that's ill. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just now hearing it. It's getting brought to my attention. Like, oh, rap is a thing. Like, let me, you know what I'm saying? See what that's like now. And then that's how it like brings me, you know, just role plays into my adult life. Okay. So now when you know you're getting out from this bid, did you make any plans upon your release? Yeah.
Okay. What was the plans like, and how did that go?
When I got out of jail, it was a vibe. Getting out on parole was even a vibe. Like, I had mad cars, like, outside. People showing me love, flowers, teddy bears. I felt like I was missed, you know, but I didn't miss nothing, but I felt missed, you know? No, my presence felt missed, and that feeling just felt so good. Like, I want to keep that feeling. Like, I don't want to go back in there.
So, I mean, after going through that, especially, you know, for you being a woman and being a lady, and not a lot, like what's that experience like? What did you learn about yourself doing that time, that first time that you may not have known if you didn't like get locked up? Because that's not a thing that everyone goes through. Not everyone gets locked up.
I never learned from my first couple of times being locked up. You know, I took it as a game. But the second time, it was so long, it was like I started to know my self-worth, my purpose. You know what I mean? I started to realize that, like, when you have kids, you got to stop making selfish decisions. You got to start making a decision that's not only going to be beneficial for you or affect you, but also your household. You know what I mean? And in prison, it helped me realize that being separated from my family is something that I can't do for a long time. You know what I mean? Mentally. So I just felt like I had to get my shit together, and that's what I'm doing now. I'm getting my shit together, but still talking my shit.
Absolutely. So when does that become part of your story, right? Motherhood, is that after your first bid, or were you already a mom at that point?
I've been doing, you know what's crazy? Niggas could judge me if they want to, but I've been doing bids in between it. You feel me? Like, shit happened, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to speak on it, but I got my kids.
So, okay, I mean, how old were you when you became a mom? And like, I guess, like, how do you deal with that, right? Like, what's going through your head when you find out you're pregnant, you're gonna be a mom, and how old were you?
So, I was young. I wasn't young. I'm lying. I wasn't young. I was at perfect age. I was at perfect motion. I thought the person I was with was gonna be my forever person. I was with that person for almost 10 years. You feel me? Yeah. No relationship's perfect. We just kind of just fell out of love for each other, and I started just being more involved in the streets, and we kind of just went different ways. You know, I don't hate on him. You know, he's a great father. You know what I'm saying? But he's a bitch ass nigga. Like, you who puts their baby mama on child support? Like, you a bitch. Like, he do weird shit. You know what I mean? I don't respect no nigga like that, because I don't put nobody. I just don't play with the courts. I think that's what the problem is. But I just don't respect certain shit. You know what I mean? And it's like, when I did just go away recently, niggas didn't want me to tell my son out of my own mouth, like, oh, mommy's in jail. You feel me? But waited until they got in a relationship to then bash and like, oh, your mother's in jail, when my son's probably looking for me. You know, like, what happened to mom? Like, she was just home. Like, what happened? Wow. Type shit. Like, I go through bitch shit like that, and that's why in all my songs, I don't want no bitch ass nigga, and I'm speaking on real shit. Like, niggas is bitch.
Wow.
Like,
so instead of being like brought up, sat down and talking to him like a kid, like maybe like an adult, and saying what's going on, it was just kind of thrown at him out of like some spiteful situation.
You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, I feel like my BD want my son to hate me so bad because he can't have me. And it's like, you know, you can't have me, baby. Like, you feel me? Like, you know? And I think that plays a part too. You know, he felt like, I've always felt like he always tried to tame me. You can't tame me. Like, you're not about to be like, oh, it's just a lot. He be trying to control me.
So talk about the events that lead up to you know, you get out from doing your South Bay bid until now you catch this case that gets indicted and you have to go to state prison. Like, what are these charges? And like, I mean, usually when you get indicted, a lot of times you're facing a lot of time.
Firearms. You know, I was looking at ACC level 3, you know, because once you have, I think it's like, once you have like 3 already convictions of something for more than 2.5 years on your record, you can get charged with ACC level 3, and that's what they tried. But I ended up beating ACC level 3, and it's ended up doing my post time. But I had some whole other case that came out the woodwork and just blew me away for a long time. So that's kind of what fumbled my situation. I didn't think it was gonna come, but it just fucked everything I had, you know, up. And then I had to put everything I had in the back burner. But
were you already sentenced when this other thing came up, or was this all going on while you're still waiting trial?
It's all going on, and the sucker ass judge didn't want to run none of that concurrent. He's trying to do on and after fuck shit, like, you know what I mean? So it's like, it was stupid, like, you know what I mean? Like, I lost my wife while I was in prison, nigga. Like, mad stuff had happened to me emotionally, and it was like, damn, this is a fucked up timing for me. And I think that losing so many people that I loved and care about around me, it helped me realize, like, damn, you could really be here today and gone tomorrow. I gotta really, like, pick and choose my battles a little smarter. But I'm just a broken soul rapping on these mics, man. That's really what it is.
Absolutely. So how do you deal with that when someone passes away and you're stuck in prison, you're stuck in jail? I
mask it. I mask it because COs and other inmates use that as a weakness. You feel what I'm saying? I mask it. Like, you would never know I'm hurting unless you really close to me and you happen to be there in the moment where I'm about to, get real soft real quick. But besides that, you would never know because I mask it and I'm so tough. It's like, you would never know. Like, you're like, oh, she's good, you know?
So what ends up coming with all this? What do you end up catching for time for your state bid total? Well, like, what's that sentence?
It was like a 3 to 4. It was crazy. I didn't understand it. It was crazy. I felt like my paid lawyer wasn't doing enough, you know what I mean? And I felt like he kind of gave up. Like, towards the end, I don't know. Because he felt like the biggest thing our concern was to beat the ACC level 3, because that holds 15 mandatory years. I was not going to jail doing no 15 mandatory. Somebody was going with me. Like, you feel me? Like, we weren't doing none of that, you know?
Oh, so talk about that 3 to 4. Is that something that you end up pleading out to? Like, what were your thoughts about trial? I ain't plead nothing.
I take everything to the hoop. I don't take no pleas.
Okay. So you're taking this to trial, right? So at the point when you're going into trial, is ACC still on the thing, or does that get dropped before trial?
No, ACC's still on it. I'm fighting a trial, and then after I face the ACC level 3.
So I guess talk about, like, like you said, facing 15 plus years, like what's going through your mind? Like what's that conversation with yourself like?
I'd be like, yo, I ain't really did enough to get caught enough to be going to jail for 15 years. You feel me? Like, hold on, let me go body somebody. Maybe I feel like it's worthy of me to go to jail. You feel me? 15 years for just a couple of pole charges is a little crazy for me.
Right, and I mean, these charges, out of curiosity, are these weapons being discharged? Are they just possession things? Because, like, what was going on with the previous ones?
They think I sell them, well, you know, like allegedly.
Right.
Allegedly,
okay.
You know?
So nobody's, there's no, like, victims, pretty much, in these cases, right?
Nah, there's never been a victim. There's always been a rat, but there's never been a victim.
Yeah, you know how that goes. Okay, so, like, what's... Yeah, funny. So talk about the like, what's your confidence level when you get to trial now? What
I'm
you
feeling myself.
Beat this?
I'm coming in there button up suits. I'm coming in looking like, you know what I'm saying? I'm coming in like I'm about to win this case and all. I'm getting fucked. You feel me? It's just my appearance to the judge. I want him to know because my record was so crazy that he was looking at like, yo, this is El Chapa in front of me. You know what I'm saying? This is the gunslinger right here. Like. So I wanted my appearance to be different. Like, you know, I brought my family, you know, showed a little sauce. He was like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Who came here to support? You're going to jail today.
What court was this now?
This is down South Superior.
Okay.
Everything about me superior.
So, I mean, when the verdict comes back, right, and what do they say? Like, ACC not guilty? Like, how's that work? Like,
so
were you relieved about that?
So it was, so like I said, first they do the gun trial. And then they do the ACC trial. So when I do the gun trial, so when they do the gun trial, they're like, oh yeah, guilty, boom, they give me the time, boom. Then the ACC little conference come in and they're like, yeah, not guilty, that's crazy. I already knew that I feel like there's no way the community is gonna send me to jail 15 years for just a couple of polls. Like there's no way, that's crazy, there's no victim. There's a rats, but there's no victim, you know, like that's crazy. So that just happens, like I don't know. Like, I'm just real. I never told. Like, I don't tell them nothing. Like, I don't know nothing. So
talk about that when people, like, are ratting. Are these people that's close to you? Is this, like, a sense of betrayal?
Man, I ain't never had a rat close to me. Every time it's been a rat, it's been a hating rat. It's like you got beef with me and then you turn into a rat. You got beef with me. You see me glowing. Or you know somebody that know me. Or it'd be like a chick used to be cool with, now I cut her off, now this bitch is going around telling everybody in the city little gimmick flaws that she noticed I had. Bitch, you don't see me talking about your roach infested ass crib, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I try not to put women down. Like, you feel me? I try to keep, you know, like, I want to see all my sisters win, all my queens win. You feel me?
For sure.
You know, just not the hating ones and the ones that don't deserve it, you know what I'm saying, to be held that high. But like I said, it be most of my problems be I let bitches, not niggas, bitches get close to me and they do weird shit, like throw certain shit up in my face or say certain shit and it be like, bitch, who the fuck is you? Like you know what I'm saying? Like.
All right. So talk about that after you get sentenced. Now you're up at Framingham, right? Now it's like state prison. Was that like a big adjustment? Now you got people from all over the state.
Yeah, definitely. There's definitely free Pre. It's definitely free Ava. It's definitely free Heavenly. It's definitely free Nia. You feel me? Like, free all my bitches. It's a vibe. As soon as I walk in there, I already know I'm big dog.
So what about as far as like programs and stuff like that up Framingham? Was that
they don't got shit.
Nothing?
They don't got shit. If you're not a fiend, they don't got shit for you. You gotta build your own rehabilitation. You gotta want the change. You gotta build your own cliques that want better when they rejoin society and have that better rehabilitation and that positive environment for them set in stone. Because in jail, you'll just fall under the radar and do nothing. If you're not a fiend, all they got is detox programs, and not everybody's on drugs. Not every woman that come to prison or in jail's on drugs. You feel me? So it be hard. And not only that, like a lot of women go to jail and there's no support. Like I've been in visit rooms where my family come consistent. You know what I'm saying? I've been I was fortunate to have support.
Yeah.
I've seen visiting rooms empty, bro, consecutively, like holidays empty. Like, it be sad, and there's mad women in there that's being forgot about, that's sitting in jail for niggas is blicks, niggas is packed. Like, these niggas out here ain't shit. Like, niggas, you should go call your loved ones, check on a sister, check on a mom, a aunt, a cousin, a homegirl, a side bitch, you know what I'm saying, a baby mother, something, because you really don't know. Mentally, the women are really distraught. Like, it's fucked up there right now. Framingham's fucked up.
So, I mean, not many programs. What about education? Was that something that they provided up there? Do you think they need more of that type of stuff?
Bro, there's a bitch right now up there. She's been there 11 years and still ain't got her GED. It's like, damn, bitch, either you just dumb as shit or they suck at teaching you. But me being there, I kind of get what she's saying. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they give you packets and expect you to just know what you're doing. But if you've been out of school for so long, you've been in the streets, now you go to school, you're not even knowing what you're doing. So how are you going to graduate? They don't have individual schooling like where there's like Monday's math. And it's not none of that. It's just everything in one packet. And you just do it strictly on your own. You feel me? And it's one teacher teaching a bunch of convicts. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to like, especially if you're on that spectrum where you need that one-on-one attention, you're not getting that shit in there. That's a joke.
So, I mean, pretty much it seems like they don't provide a lot as far as programs and education. You gotta kind of move and make your own program. So, like, what are some things that you try to do to better yourself, I guess, on your own? Were you working out? Did you start yoga? Like, what are you trying to do to better yourself?
Man, I'm little buddy bitch. I ain't working on shit. But I'll tell you what I did do. I ain't gonna lie. So I would like, you know what I mean? I started little like dominoes tournaments and shit like that. I'm real big on dominoes. You know, I think that's my Spanish side of me. You know, started domino tournaments, and me and my homegirl would just torch bitches in there on the dominoes. You know what I'm saying? And win little tickets, like photo tickets to send home to your family, little things like that. You feel me? Or we'll do like, I'll be the type to like bake cakes, cheese cakes, things like that, people's birthdays. You know, just help uplift the next person in there type shit, you know?
Absolutely.
It's all about just making the next person feel like the next day is worth, you know, living for.
That makes a lot of sense. What about hoop? Did you get back into hooping up there? Do they have like hoops?
Yeah,
in the gym?
I was up there balling. I was up there balling. We used to run 3-on-3 tournaments. A couple ballers up there. There's a couple ballers up there. I ain't gonna hold you.
So you said that at this point, or was it, at what point was it, do you start to look at things differently and start to realize, you know, when I get out, you know, I gotta start dialing in and maybe make some different choices?
My second year into my sentence, you know what I mean? I think going in early on, I was like, damn, I got a long way to go. I think my second year was like, nah, you gotta tighten the fuck up. This is not it. Like, I'm missing opportunities. I'm missing birthdays. I'm missing family events. I'm missing functions. In my head, I always felt like I'm being forgot about.
Yeah.
But in reality, I'm not. It's just isolation to make your mind race and wonder, you know? So I used to do a lot of that. And then I picked up a notebook. Spend my time across that whole big.
Yeah. Was it some particular thing that happened, or is this just a gradual process that you realized?
It was a
eventually?
coping skill that I used. You know, I couldn't beat up the COs because I didn't want them to add more time because they all suckers. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So instead of me beating them up and, you know, going to the hole for venting on a phone call, like, well, I feel like smacking this nigga, I'm going to the hole for like 90 days and shit. Like, for a phone call? Like, what? Yeah. Like, losing phone privileges, can't call home for like a whole 6 months. Talking about mom lost a phone. How the fuck am I lost a phone? Can't call my lawyer, nothing. Right. Can't call prison legal, nothing. Like, I've been through shit in that prison. That prison's chips, bro.
So what about like you as a mother while you're doing this time? Like, what's the relationship with the kids?
Oh, they coming to see me.
That's fine.
Mommy always my mother. She probably was a shitty mother, but my mother's a great grandmother. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I could ever ask her. Like I probably felt you wasn't there for me, but I appreciate everything you do for my kids. You know, you stepped up. She brought them every time I asked. Brought them video visits in person. Never missed nothing. My whole bit, I felt in tune. They would come. I missed them growing up day by day, but those moments they come like, damn, she talking now, or damn, this, what you know about dirt bikes? Like, you know, little things. It was like it was hurting, but it was like, oh, my kids is mad smart. You know what I'm saying? So.
Hey, did you at any point like feel a little bit guilty about not being there and try to make up for that during those visits and spit like maybe some lessons they could learn, or like what was going through your mind as far as that?
I regret every decision every time I go to jail, but the problem is like it be after the fact. I wish I'd be thinking in my mind like, yo, don't do this. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I missed out on so much with my son, and it's like, when I do make it, my son's never gonna need for nothing. I'm gonna give him whatever he wants. I don't care if you want a whole candy store, lose all your teeth, you got it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's the only one I missed out on, you know what I mean? Everybody else, I've been there, you know what I'm saying?
So, I mean, what are some things now that you're free you're looking forward to as far as like being a mom and watching, watching your son grow up that you missed?
He be in the studio with me too. He loves it. He loves it. He thinks, he's proud. He says my music got a lot of swears in it, but he loves it, He's my biggest, my biggest supporter. Everything I do is for me and mine, I just want to win.
Does he ask like why so many swears? Is that something that you have to explain to him?
No, so he'll be like, ooh, mommy, that was like 10 swears. Like, he be counting them out and reminding me like, wait, mom. Like, he be trying to tell me like, don't swear so much. So I try to like switch my vulgarity up a little bit.
Absolutely. So at what point does that parole process start for you? And like walk me through that.
It started as soon as I left. They gave me 24 hours to go to the office, went, ate some food, my peoples, turned up with people who came to support me love.
But before that, like, when do you find out, like, you're seeing the parole board and, like, what's your confidence?
I already knew I had that in the
it?
bag. I had it in the bag. I stopped beating the bitches 2 years before I even seen parole. Like, I already knew what I was going up against. I already knew my points needed to go down. I already knew that, I'm a perfect candidate for it. Why not? Like,
okay. So, I mean, do you remember anything that the board might have asked you during
stay away from active gang members.
Okay. Is that like a stipulation?
Yeah. They wanted me to stay away from active gang members. Is one of my stipulations. Like, how the fuck you do that? Would I walk up like, yo, you're not in a gang, right? Because I can't be around you.
Right,
like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's
kind of silly.
Basically, that's my only stipulation. I have no curfew. I have no stay away. I have no contact with no active gang members is what it says on my stipulation.
Absolutely. So, I mean, talk about when you get that news that you're getting parole now. Like, okay, it's one thing to be confident you're getting it, but then actually hear that.
Yo, no bullshit. I wasn't no pussy, but I definitely stayed in my room a lot. Because I was like, yo, I ain't finna let no bitch take my parole. So I ain't gonna lie, I played the bunk a lot. You feel me? Have my bunkie, go out there, cook, bring the shit back. I would only go out there to work, shower, and come back. I didn't have no smoke like that, so I didn't really have nothing to be hiding from. It was more like the officers would fuck with me to get me going, and then when I start glitching, or they'd be like, oh yeah, come lug her. So I had to be cautious with them.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That would have been a tough conversation to have with your family or your kids, right? Messing that up, like, oh, mommy, I thought you were coming home. You know what I mean? I'm sure that must have meant a lot to try to get out for them, right?
Definitely. I was like, I'm going home to my babies, bro. This is not it. This is mad. My unit officer was a dickhead. He was one of them officers that got beat up in the men's joint. Then they placed him in the shorty spot. He thought he was King Tuck, nigga. Just mad bald-headed and racist.
Yeah, assholes, man. Well, most of them, all of them, probably. So now that you know you're coming home, like, what's the idea as far as like the music? Do you start locking in? You start developing that
I'm locked in. I'm definitely locked in. The plan's already been set in stone. I'm just following the yellow brick road.
Okay, so now you get out. Like, what are some of the first things that you wanted to do when you get out with your freedom? Some people like to go eat something nice. What were some of the things you were looking forward to?
Man, I wanted to see my little ones, man. Fuck the food, nigga. I want to go see my babies, man. I don't give a fuck about eating, nigga. I eat later. Wash my ass and see my little ones and change my clothes. You feel me? Like, where's my main priorities getting out of jail? Ain't nothing like a fresh shower.
Absolutely. So talk about like seeing the little ones on the other side of the wall. Where was that at? How did that go down? Right?
It was like
for you?
They were waiting for me.
Yeah.
Excuse me. They were definitely waiting for me. They were so happy to see me.
So, so say when your kids get a little older, right? Or, how old is your oldest right now?
My oldest right now, he's 10.
10, all right. So still a little bit of times away. But like, what are some conversations, or do you have these conversations with him at a young age about like, mommy was locked up and all that? What's that like? I haven't had that chance to have that conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just haven't yet. It's not. I don't think it's not the right time for him. He's very emotional, so it's like perfect timing for him means everything. I had to take him somewhere where after I tell him a crazy distraction's gonna happen after, like fireworks gonna let out, like those type of conversations for me. Like, he needs a distraction after. Okay, so I mean, is this something that you've thought about? Maybe things you might say, or is it something that when the time's right, you're just gonna let it flow, freestyle it, and
I'm gonna wait for him to ask me. I never feel like I need a lot of mines. You feel me? I think when he gets to an age, he's gonna ask me, and I'm gonna tell him what was going on. I'm always been blunt, very honest, and I'm just telling him the truth, like.
So, I mean, you know, fast forward, like, say, who knows what happens, right? God forbid, hopefully it doesn't go this way, but say, like, starts thinking about, you know, getting in the streets. Like, what are some warnings or something that you know, we're telling them to keep him away from it?
My son is not street. Ain't nothing street about him. He a yes man, no ma'am. Do you need me to take out the trash? My baby a good boy.
You keep him busy with...
I rebuke that.
You keep him busy with extracurricular activities? You get
He do. He go to after school program. He play basketball. My ain't nothing street about my son. Nah.
Awesome. What's been your proudest moment as a mom?
Going to see him play. Even though when your kids really don't got no athletic skills, it's just the idea that that's something they want to do. It just makes you happy. You know what I'm saying? Like going to see my son shoot air balls for all I care. Like just knowing that he wanted to be a part of something, you know, and wanted me to be there made me feel happy.
So as far as the music, like, have you dealt with any negative experiences in the music game? And is that something? How would you deal with that?
I only come across, you know, certain things like, you know, them my niggas, you know, I don't want to make no song, and I got, but get the fuck out of, fuck you and them niggas. Like a lot of niggas who say they real be like, oh yeah, I'm real, and then when they come to doing a feature, they be like, oh no, you be talking crazy, like, and they be like, you're a bitch, like, you know what I'm saying? You're upset that I'm speaking what you niggas ain't gonna speak, and I think those be the only barriers, that a lot of niggas out here dick ride the wrong niggas, and the real niggas aren't getting enough shine because of the wrong niggas is getting all the glory, and that's the problem.
What was it that attracted you to that style of rapping, the aggressive, the drill, and all that?
I'm an aggressive person. Like, what do you mean? Like, dealing with a lot of bitch niggas. Like, it's made me be the way I am. Like, dealing with a lot of bitch niggas. Like, made me who I am. Sorry, it's common. I've came across so much, seen so much, been around so much that it's just like, nah, I gotta have thick skin. If I don't, a lot of people will walk over me, and I can't have that because I have a big heart. You know what I mean? And I don't want nobody to take my heart for granted, because when I'm riding with you, friend, sibling, partner, whoever it is, I'm riding till the wheels fall off. I'm dying for you. Like, my loyalty's real thick.
Absolutely. So, I mean, you got quite a few years being locked up, and that's a lot of time to self-reflect. So talk a little bit about that self-reflection process. What are some things that you learned about yourself and that you can use moving forward?
I'm independent. I don't need nobody. My voice is loud enough that I don't need a team. I never needed a team. You know what I mean? I'm going to shine regardless of what circumstances, because who I am as a person, I have a great personality. Like, it's just what it is.
Is there anyone in the game now, like if you had the chance to work with anybody, like I'm talking top tier, whoever, or it doesn't even have to be, if there's like that one person that you would love a feature with, you know, Genie grants you one wish, like what would that be? Who would that be?
I want to feature with Yo Gotti. You feel me?
Okay, yeah.
You know, women lie, men lie. You feel me? I want to feature with Yo Gotti. You feel me? Like, I want gutter features. You feel me? I want that deep down south gutter shit. You feel me?
Yeah, and he's a boss too, man.
Speaking of the jails, my bad. Hold on.
An incarcerated individual at Massachusetts Department of Corrections. This call is not private. It will be recorded and may be
Women
monitored.
empowerment, like I said.
If you believe this to be a private call, please hang up and follow facility instructions to register this number as a private number. To accept this free call, press 1. To refuse, thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Oh, what's the word, sis? Yo, hold on, sis. Yo, sis, talk your shit. I'm on TV right now, a podcast. You called at the right time, sis.
I'm crying. Why? Who around? Who wants the static?
Nobody wants the static. You know, just tell them who you are. A little bit about yourself, sis.
Where she at? What's going on?
She's in Framingham. This is heavenly.
Honey bun, you know, good girl. Doing homework right now.
Okay.
Fire shutty, you heard?
Absolutely. When she got a release date?
So she's locked up for a body right now. Like I said, I chill with real steppers. You feel me? Like, free to jail. This is my little sister. You feel me? Like, she calls me anything she needs. She knows I got her. You feel me?
Yes,
Feel what I'm
that's my
saying,
sis.
sis? And the
I
joint,
love
you know what I'm
her.
saying, knocking, you know what I'm saying? I was knocking noggins over for you, know what I'm saying, sis? Like,
Absolutely, man.
Facts, yo. Yeah, I'll be locked up for a little bit.
A little bit.
when's your rap day, sis?
Rap day should be in like 8 years.
I
years.
bet. Free the jails.
Jails for sure.
Free the jails.
real.
What you getting into, sis? This is kind of a tough timing, but what you getting into, sis? You know, always got time to give you
Nigga,
love.
I was trying to chill with my girl, but the fucking library is all packed up. You know, gotta have me some entertainment.
As you should, as you should.
Have a talk about some of the struggles that's going
What's
on in there. What's going on in there?
Yeah, sis. What's going on in there? Like, what's some of the shit we be struggling with when we was in there?
Honestly, what's going on right now?
Yeah, like the COs, what's going on? Fuck inmates, you know what I'm saying? Whack ass police, you know, talk your shit. This is the time, sis.
Yeah, the dehumanizing part
Like
of
if
it.
it's like if you on live or something.
It is, basically. Go ahead.
It's not live,
Oh, what's going on with these pictures you heard? Ain't nobody's on these lit like me.
You're on TV, talk your shit. So how the COs in there treating you?
Stop lying.
I swear to God on everything I love, sis.
That Honey Bunny's in the cut for real? Honey Bunny's up here, Framingham. Bored as fuck. Need to go back to my city. Like what? I'm really from New York for real.
Oh yeah,
I got a
definitely.
whole ticket today. I got a fucking due report today.
Read your ticket. What your ticket was for, twin? Tell them the fuck shit we get tickets for.
Raiding somebody's here to take pictures, like on some petty shit, bro.
Like what? Do you hear this shit? Like the shit we go through.
Parole eligibility? Are they okay? Yeah, okay.
How can they support if they want to, you know, if they want to support the woman behind the bars? Like, what can they do, man, to try to get attention to what's going on back there?
Yo, what they need to do is, you know, put some respect on my name, cause
Heard that.
I ain't what this don't define me. You get what I'm saying? I'm actually a different person inside. I got a good heart and good soul, and I care for my siblings and my family. You know, the last bit that I got, and just like, you know, I keep it real every day, and I try my best. You know, I gotta stay true to myself. I ignore everything. I mind my business throughout, you know, some hours and shit. You know,
Absolutely.
out here in shifts, you know, locked in. Respect my roommate because she on the bottom. You know.
Absolutely. Well, stay strong, man. Stay strong, girl. Hold your head.
Stay strong, twin.
Absolutely.
Stay strong. Thank you, yeah. I have to stay strong.
But sis, call me back at like 8.
Word, sis.
All
All right, pretty blue. I'll see y'all later.
You know that.
Hold your head. Yeah, man. I mean,
You know what I'm saying? I support my jail sisters. You feel me? You got it. Like I said, pick up the phone, make a phone call. You know what I'm saying? Just check on them. Make sure they good.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, females need a love up there.
Why is that important to stay in touch? You know, I try to stay in touch as well with some people, but I mean, not everybody does. Why is that important to you?
Because no bullshit, you come in contact, it's funny, with a lot of real niggas out in jail. So it's like, I meet a lot of savage, pretty bad females when I was up there, you feel me? And I was like, oh yeah, I want you, and you, we all friends, nigga. Then I hear their cases and I'm like, okay, savage, on lineup, need you, front lines. So I start to build my crew. So now it's like, I'm home, one of my other homegirls is home, and now it's like, we're just waiting on like 2 more homegirls, and we're just gonna hit the fan. It's gonna be crazy out here.
Complete the cipher.
Complete crazy.
Absolutely. So I appreciate you coming up here. Why was it important for you to come up here and tell your story?
Because I feel like y'all needed to hear from a real shorty's mouth of what it really is behind the scenes, like gutter, raw, no filter, no nothing. Like, you needed to hear the truth. Like, you feel me? You need to know who I was as a person. Like, all that he say, she say, we say. Just come holler at me, you feel me? Absolutely. You know, come ask me these questions for yourself. I'm not hard to find. For
sure. So, like, what's the main message that you think somebody could get from, you know, hearing your story?
Oh, she fucking hate them block niggas. Oh, with passion, she hate them niggas. That's what I hear most of the time, but it's more like, fuck them niggas. Fuck all them niggas. Fuck shooters music in general. Pack that whole shit the fuck up. I'm coming for that shit.
You know, your story being locked up started in juvie. You did the DYS thing. Say that you was able to get in there and speak to those young women. Like, what are some things that you would tell those juveniles right now sitting over there in Harvard Street if you had that opportunity?
Be true to yourself. Be who you are. Don't be what somebody wants you to be. Don't be something that people talk about. Be who you are. Carry yourself with pride. Be a real nigga. Be a real girl. Be a real person. You know what I'm saying? Build loyalty. Understand what you're getting yourself involved with before you start coming around real people. You know what I mean? So
why don't you tell people a little bit about, like, what do you think in your opinion is the worst part about being locked up?
Having a good ass sleep and you get woken up for some nasty ass breakfast at 5 in the morning. You be having a good ass dream. You know, you hear is chow and it be like, oh, fucks no. Like, it better be some fucking omelets and French toast out in this motherfucker.
Then you fall back asleep and they open it for meds or whatever the case is. It's like you open
or
up
you got a
5
bunkie that can't sit still. Like, nigga, get your ass the fuck down, bitch. Like,
I mean, I appreciate you coming through, blessing the platform with your presence. I don't know if you had any last words for the audience.
Definitely follow my music. You feel me? Pretty Blue. You feel me? My Instagram right now is pretty_demon_AI. Follow me. I'm definitely lit. My home size definitely HBK. So if you don't fuck with them niggas, come holla at me. We could do something.
Absolutely. Hey, make sure you guys tune in. Pretty Blue. She's pretty. She's talented. I'm B Luke. This is the Bounce Back Podcast. Remember, it is what it is. What's next is what you make it. We out of here. Peace.
Got a moment when they see you down the